backwards when Trae Young is going toward the basket because he
Let's go.
You're on the show.
Special Bros, Hafeman Bros, talking Bucks tonight. Quickly at halftime, not too quick, not too slow, not too fast, but we got to get some stuff out. It's Nick O. He's on the wrong side of the border, but he's here.
I'm on the Ben side of the border.
That's right.
I know. It's the wrong side.
Bucks.
Whoa.
Okay, that's enough of me.
That's right. That's what they got. So what happens is this. We got the Milwaukee Bucks lost the opening game of the series, Nick. A lot of people talk trash about them.
Yep.
They're like, oh, and everybody's freaking out. The Hawks are so good, unstoppable. The Bucks only lost by one possession, by the way. I mean,
yep.
I said after that game, if Chris Middleton just made some shots, then they would have won.
There's a lot of what ifs from that first game because they were winning. They're winning with a minute and a half left. So the Hawks got 3 or 4 offensive rebounds in that last minute and a half. Any one of those would have been a Bucks win. And then Big Pat airballed that 3-pointer, which he doesn't normally do. If he didn't airball it, they probably would have, even if he would have missed it, but hit the rim or something, the Bucks would have still had a chance. But there was like two or three plays in that game. They were one or two of those away from winning that game.
But the one thing I point to is Chris Middleton normally doesn't shoot that bad. So if he makes a couple of more baskets, they win the game. It's like the easiest solution. So I didn't anticipate, oh my gosh, the Bucks are in huge trouble here. And tonight they came out and said, you know what? This little punky team, we're going to stick it to them in the first half. They're doing exactly that.
I was getting asked today if I was nervous, and I said I'm super confident that the Bucks are going to blow them out tonight. Because I knew they were going to come out angry, and they're going to have a little attitude and a little swagger. And that's the way it's been so far.
Nico and I had lunch today. Nico said Bucks are going to win by 30. They're up by 30, more than 30 right now at halftime. They scored almost as many points in the second quarter as the Hawks scored in the whole first half. Nico called it. I was not as solid on that. I knew they were going to win, but Nico's like, they're going to win by 30.
I said Bucks by 30 tonight. And it wasn't just being a homer. It's because I knew they were going to come out. They weren't going to play they shouldn't have lost that first game.
Right.
So this game is almost a must win for them. Because if you lose the first 2 at home, you're in big trouble. And then they blew it. Like whenever you blow it, you got to come back twice as hard the next game.
Everybody, look at all the game one stuff. Trae Young's dazzling everything. Trae Young, dazzling kid. And great, he's talented and did a lot of good stuff. Well, tonight he's not as great.
The whole thing that the Bucks need to do is pass the ball, drive and dish. The one-on-one just does not work well for them. Every time that they drive down and give it up, it works every time.
That's because they're more like a team than a lot of teams, right? They don't have that superstar guy who's going to always get his shot from wherever he wants it. Now, Giannis can do some things. Middleton can do some things. And Holiday's showing some more one-on-one stuff tonight a little bit when needed. But that's how they should do it. Do that stuff when necessary, not regularly.
They don't need to have the Harden or Kyrie Irving or Trae Young or like Carmelo Anthony style ball. That's not how they succeed. I'm not saying that that's terrible basketball. I'm just saying they don't have that type of personnel.
Right.
So they have the personnel that, Portis is really great at a catch and shoot, and Tucker is really good at the catch and shoot, and Middleton's really good at the catch and shoot. So you drive down, Giannis gets all that attention whenever he goes to the hoop, kick it over to somebody, or Drew drives down and kick it over to somebody. Works all the time.
Now, the one reason we had to come on here is because, Brook Lopez was 5 out of 5 in the first half, 3 for 3 from 3-point range as well. And he's got 13 points and 20.
How many blocks?
He's got a couple blocks right too, doesn't he?
He's got some deflections. He's got 3 steals, actually. 3 steals and 1 block. 3 steals for Brook Lopez. 3 steals for a guy that everybody's saying, oh, he doesn't even belong on the court in this series. He was exposed. He's too slow. He's too whatever. No, he clogs up the lane. And when those little punks come in there, he's like, I'm a big, wide dude. You can't throw the ball around me.
He's got to have at least 2 blocks. He's got at least 2 blocks.
They say one block, 3 steals because he has a lot of deflections from Trae Young's got quite a few turnovers already. And Brook has been all over it.
Yeah, he's trying to get the Robert Pack mythical for quadruple double. That never actually happened.
It happened. Robert Pack had a quadruple double.
You definitely did. You
NBA
definitely
Live.
did not.
In 1997, NBA Live.
Oh, on the video game.
Video game.
On the video game, maybe.
So what's the tale of the tape here? What's the lesson to take away is don't, after one game, don't think the series is over. And also don't think that some guy is a superhero. Because I'm just saying, like, Trae Young had a rough first half. He's 5 out of 12, 1 for 7 from 3 at 14%, and he has 8 turnovers in the first half. So he's having a rough night. He was great the other game. He's having a rough night tonight. So that's going to happen, ebbs and flows. Teams got to stick together like the Bucks and do their thing.
That's the difference between football and basketball. Is in football, you get to get that one chance, and so a worse team can come out and have the game of their lives and win. Get the Broncos against the Packers. To bring it back to Packer talk. But in basketball, the better team, you got to win 4 times. So, you can have one game where the underdog comes up and plays out their shorts and does really well. But can they do it 3 more times? I don't think so.
I love your confidence, Nico. The other thing I will confirm, I have been counting and running the clock on Giannis's free throws, and he's pretty much at 8 or 9 seconds is when he releases every time. So he's right up to, he's really fringing on the 10, but most of the time he's not going over 10 like everybody says he is. So
I'm going to petition the league that every time they call that they observe if some guy had stepped over the line into the free throw line, which is also a minor violation that never gets called ever. So if we're going with nitpicky free throw violations, let's just be fair about it.
All right, it's 77-45 Bucks at the half. 77-45 Bucks at the half. They got to keep it up, though. They got to keep it up and make us happy.
I'm the only guy in the state of Minnesota wearing a Bucks shirt and hat.
What's been going on over there?
On Monday, and it didn't do me any good.
Well, you didn't wear a hat?
That's true. I used to have a Bucks hat. I don't know what happened to it.
I still got a little G over here, just in case.
All right.
All right. Enjoy the second half. We hope.